All right, today we have to talk about what's going on with Fender real quick in Europe. I usually don't talk about drama and stuff on this channel, but I do have to address the elephant in the room because I am going to be coming out with some videos that have Fender guitars in them. So as you've heard by now on guitar YouTube, Fender is taking legal action in Europe. They're trying to squish all of the Strat copies, the S-style guitar copies. They're sending out cease and desists, and they're demanding these guitars be recalled, destroyed, things like that. Needless to say, this is pretty disappointing. So I do have some Fender guitars, but to explain my connection with Fender, there is no connection. I'm not a Fender artist, I'm not an Ibanez artist, I'm not endorsed by anyone, no deals anywhere. Of course, this video and many of my other videos, almost all of them are unsponsored. I have like 2 sponsored videos just to check those off the bucket list. You know, this channel is my hobby. I'm not seeking any brand deals at this time. But the goals of this channel are to share some useful information about guitars and music, and also to share my own music too, whether it's my original songs or cover songs. And in general, I want to post what I feel like posting. And so I do recognize there's a difference between the Fender legal department and the Fender guitars, the people who build the guitars, who design the guitars, the artist relations people. So I do feel very conflicted, and it's been difficult for me to formulate and articulate my thoughts about this. It took several days alone just to come up with a coherent outline of a script. So as I mentioned before, I do have some videos planned with Fender guitars, and these are guitars I've bought some time ago. Like this Strat here, I've had it for several years now. And I have been using guitars with thicker necks lately. As you may or may not know if you've been following the channel, fairly recently I did inflame my tendons trying to finish up my album real quick, which I succeeded in doing, both the inflammation and finishing the album. But as I've been healing, I've been exploring all different types of music. I usually do metal stuff, but I've been branching out and learning about and writing other genres like blues, bossa nova, maybe some funk, and metal stuff too. But I've also been using guitars with slightly thicker necks than I'm used to, because I'm usually playing Ibanez, for example. And I'm not saying Ibanez guitars are uncomfortable by any means. I find just as I'm healing up, a thicker neck is a bit easier to manage for me for now. You know, everyone's body is different. Maybe a thin neck is more comfortable for you no matter what. Maybe a thick neck is more comfortable for you no matter what. These are tools to make music, and as long as you have something that works for you, that's great. But I've been really trying to evolve and improve my music, both my playing, how my music sounds, becoming more versatile. And so I have been branching out a bit. And that does include using the Fender guitars that I have. In using guitars with single coils, either the true single coils or the noiseless ones, it has opened up a world of inspiration for me. I found I've already written at least 10 songs, and I'm working on getting them recorded to share with you guys. And you don't necessarily need a Fender guitar to do that. I just happen to have some Fender guitars that I picked out and purchased. Again, not sponsored. And so I don't think the Fender fan base is the problem. I don't think the people who make the guitars or design the guitars are the problem. But it's the people who are deciding that taking these crazy legal actions are a good thing to do. Those people are kind of the problem. Companies should absolutely be criticized when they take some wacky actions. So I'm hoping the videos that will come out soon are going to be informative, entertaining. If they have music in them, I hope you like the music. And if you don't support what the company is doing, I get it, I completely understand. I won't be doing anything drastic like selling my Fender guitars or deleting my videos with Fender in them, but it is necessary to call out these actions that Fender are taking. So that's where I stand. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.